it's Gabrielle, and welcome back to our beautiful community in the skies. So, our practice for today is for all my fellow caregivers out there, and if you're not a caregiver, come join us anyway. But today we will be doing a lot of heat based movement or flow, and also some core based movement with the different variations of boat pose to embody resiliency, strength, and also energy for those tough days. And believe me, I definitely understand and I know. So, I'm hoping that this practice allows you to release tension, release some of the frustration or some of the emotions that you may be feeling during the day throughout your caregiving journey, and just leaving them here on the mat so you can show up better for yourself and for the individual that you're taking care of. So today, no props are needed. You just need your body, your mind, and also an open mind as we go along our flow. So let's get into it, and I'll see you on the mat. So starting off in our easy seated pose with the legs crossed or with the legs open as well, and placing any props under your bottom or under your legs to start. And we'll just begin by taking a big breath in through the nose and exhale out of the mouth, release. And on the inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, coming into our spinal twist. Exhale, twist over to the right, left palm comes down to the right knee, and left palm or right palm sweeps back behind you here. And gaze can float back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over to the opposite side. Right palm comes down to the left knee, and left arm floats back behind you. Inhale through the nose, sweep the arms up, and we'll take it over to both sides again, just to even out our movement here. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Maybe twist a little bit deeper as we warm up the spine here. And then on the inhale, sweep those arms back up. Float the palms down, and we'll come into a little massage movement with the ears. So just taking our palms or fingertips and just gently massaging the ears from the top in a circle and moving down. So I think sometimes we may neglect the ears. So just giving them a nice massage. And when you're ready, moving the palms or fingertips to the temples. And just giving yourself a massage on your face. So wherever it feels comfortable, maybe just staying at the temples or moving down to your cheeks or your mouth. And maybe even fluttering the lips. So releasing that tension that you may store. And maybe you move down to your neck. So just taking a few moments here. So as caregivers, we know that it can be very tense and stressful throughout the day. And we're storing this stress and tension in parts of our body, and especially in our jaw, in our face. And just a reminder that you can do this throughout the day. And we'll release here when you're ready. And inhale through the nose, and we'll flutter the lips here on the exhale. Not judging it. And again, inhale and exhale, flutter the lips. Let it go. And this time on the inhale, we'll interlace the palms behind us and shine the chest forward, or palms can just come back to your mat as you just begin to pull the chest slightly forward here. And we'll take our neck circles over to the left and then to center and to the right. So as we open our chest muscles for maybe slouching or hunching throughout the day, and releasing tension from the neck. And when you're ready, reverse the circles in the opposite direction. Taking your time and honoring this moment that you've cultivated or carved out for yourself. And we'll come back to a neutral position in the neck here, and holding just for a second, reaching the palms back or rooted into your mat, finding whatever feels good. And on the exhale, release as we sweep the arms up and bringing the palms to the heart. And just a quote that has helped me throughout my caregiving journey, that I've also learned throughout my therapy journey as a caregiver, is that something that may be helpful to you is that caregiving is a part of my identity, but it's not all of my identity. So just leading that or giving that to you for you to lead throughout your practice today. That caregiving isn't all of my identity, but it's a part of my identity. And when you're ready, we'll release the palms down and we'll come up to standing. So taking your time and however you need to get up to the top of your mat. So with our feet hip width distance apart or maybe even a little bit wider, finding your stability here. And we'll sweep the arms up, overhead, palms can connect at the top, and exhale, twist over to the right. Left palm can come to the left hip, right arm can come behind you in your lower back, or to the opposite hip as well as we twist here. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, and exhale, twist over to the left. Right palm can come down to the left hip, and left palm can float back behind you in your lower back. Gaze can float back as you draw the shoulders away from your ears. And on the inhale, we'll take that twist again to the right. Taking it a little bit faster here. Doesn't have to be too fast, but just warming up the spine. And connecting back with your breath. Exhale, opposite side. So just start picking up the pace here. And then here we'll bend the knees a little bit. Just swaying from side to side. And then we'll bring the palms to the side and just allowing our hands to hit kind of like a pendulum. And if you want, taking any other movements. So if you need to just move the arms. So not judging what it looks like, but just releasing any tension out of the body here. So do what feels comfortable. Maybe you just stay in your twist. Maybe you move the legs. So anything to just let it go. Take any movement if you want to flutter the lips. Release all that tension, frustration, anything that you may be feeling, sadness, to just begin to cultivate heat in the body. And we'll slow our movement down. Whatever you decided to take. You need to take any final movements, make any noises to release here. And we'll come back to center. And then we'll ball the left fist, so I'll turn around, or our palm, and extending the right arm out in front of us. And we'll just begin to lightly tap that right arm, moving up towards the shoulder and down towards the arm. So this helps with blood circulation. It also helps with providing energy in the body. So this is something that anyone can do, and especially with caregiving when you're stressed and tired, anxious, frustrated. So just allowing some blood flow. Maybe you've been sitting all day in a chair watching your loved one. So just doing this to help. And we'll take our right fist and we'll go to the opposite side and lightly tap the left arm. So moving up from the shoulder, not too hard, and tapping back down. And also from those long nights that you may experience if you're taking care of a loved one. So doing this just to help energize you throughout the day. And we'll release and come back to our mountain pose. When you're ready, palms by the side. And let's just take a moment to see how our body feels and what is it doing. Do we feel any difference? Maybe a little bit more energy as we ground into the feet, root into the feet nice and tall with confidence, caregiver, as we stand tall. And inhaling, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, float into that forward fold. Bending and alternating the legs. We'll reach the arms back up overhead. And exhale, we'll float down into our chair pose. So sitting back, reach the arms up, shine the chest forward, and plug in our shoulder blades here. And maybe you don't bend the knees too far if it's uncomfortable on the knee joints. And on the exhale, we'll sweep the arms forward, right in line with the shoulders. Engage your core as we lift the arm up. So building that heat. Exhale. Arms come forward. Inhale, lift up, engage your core. And exhale, forward. One more time, arms float up. And exhale, hinge forward here. We'll bring the palms to the mat, step the right leg back, left leg back into your plank or modified plank, coming into our flow. Bend the elbows, chin and chest comes down. Palms by the side, shine the chest forward in your cobra as you tuck the toes under. Engage the belly and the glutes. Find strength here. Exhale, release back down. Push up to your knees or your plank, and we'll float into that down dog. Inhale, left palm comes forward, back heel comes down, turning it to the right side of your mat. Reach up into our warrior one. Breathing here. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the chest forward. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Either staying here or cross that right arm over to the left thigh as we reach the left arm up to the sky for a gentle twist here. Breathing, and on the inhale, we'll reach back up, warrior one. Engage the belly here, and exhale. Palms come down to your mat. Left leg meets the right for your plank or modified plank, and we'll come down to our belly. Inhale, lift up into your cobra. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, float back into your plank or to the knees, and we'll come into our down dog. So just building heat here as we step the right foot forward. Left heel comes down, reaching up into your warrior one. Take your time. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, cross the left arm to the right knee, and we'll twist with the right arm up to the sky. Rooting into that back heel, nice and lifted. Exhale, extend the right arm back. And inhale, we'll sweep the arms up, back into that warrior one, bending into that front knee. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Right leg meets the left, modified plank or your full plank. Exhale, we'll lower down into our cobra. Palms by the side, chest lifts up. From here, we'll gaze over to the right shoulder. Exhale, come back to center and gaze to the left. Staying nice and lifted in the chest. Maybe you lift up a little bit higher and exhale, release. Inhale, push back into your plank or to your knees, and we'll float back into your down dog. Exhale here, soften in the knees or pedal out the feet. Continuing that movement here. Now we'll find stillness in your down dog. So you can either stay in your down dog or we'll lower the knees coming into our dolphin. So a nice strength pose. So we'll place the palms down to our mat or forearms and we'll interlock the palms together. We'll draw the navel to the spine here. And then we'll lift up as if we're coming into that down dog. So either stay in your down dog or come into your dolphin, and we'll walk the feet slightly forward. Shoulders are still over our elbows, and we'll hold here as you engage the belly, activating our quadriceps and feeling a stretch in the hamstrings. Breathing here, use your strength. And exhale, we'll lower down, even if you were in a down dog, and we'll take a quick child's pose here. Big toes come together as we send the hips back. Forehead can come down to the mat, or you can come off the hips and come into your puppy pose. So just taking a moment to reset here. And on the inhale, we'll slowly come up, round the spine and take a cow pose. Open the chest and exhale, come into your cat. So do that one more time. Resetting the breath here. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone down for your cat pose. And we'll tuck the toes under, float back into your down dog when you're ready. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of the mat, and we'll walk to the top, take your time. Bend the knees, coming back into that good old chair pose. Arms lift up, right in line with our ears. You may stay here or bring the arms forward, right in line with the wrist. And inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bring back to eye center. And inhale, lift back up. One more time. Come back to center. Arms are wide, lift up. And we'll straighten the legs. Bring the arms by the side, mountain pose. Recenter or reset the feet here. Root into the mat. We'll draw the shoulders up and exhale, release. Taking a moment to check in with our body. And when you're ready, building on, we'll bend the knees. Take your time, come back into the chair. So either staying here in your chair, we'll open the palms wide, shine the chest forward. And coming into our eagle arms, left arm comes under the right. The back of the palms may touch or the front of the palms. You can also just bring the forearms together or just place the palms on your shoulders. So a couple of variations as we open our back muscles here, lifting the arms up wherever you are. And on the inhale, we'll lift up. Left toes connect to the mat, or you lift that foot up for balance. Find your balance here. And then when you're ready, step that back foot down. Heel connects to the mat. You may need to walk the front foot forward. Coming into our warrior one variation. Lift the arms up. And exhale. Open the arms. Shine the chest forward. And sweep the arms up into your warrior one. Exhale, left palm comes down to the left knee. Right arm reaches up to the sky, so coming back into that twist. And you may just stay here, or you bring the palms to heart center and twist. So that's our other variation, or slightly lean forward. Left elbow connects to the right knee. Coming into our reverse twist here. So use your core and strength wherever you are. And inhale, we'll come back up. Reach those arms up in our warrior one. And exhale, float into our warrior two. Back heel parallel with the back edge of our mat. And we'll bend into that right knee. Arms are nice and strong. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that right leg. And we'll reach the right arm in line with the right ear, coming into our reverse warrior here. And inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior as you straighten that front leg, our right leg. Reaching, stretching the side body. And inhale, warrior two. Breathing here. And on the exhale, we'll reach the arms up and pivot the toes to face the front of your mat. So let me just turn here to face the front side of your mat. And on the exhale, we'll turn the heels in and we'll reach the arms out. And this time we'll cross the right arm on top and the left arm will be, right arm on top and left arm will be on the bottom, coming into our eagle arms. And we'll bend the knees here. Knees go out wide. And remember, take your variation. Forearms can just come together, or you can reach the top of the shoulders. And we'll hold here, lifting the palms up. Sinking a little bit deeper in our goddess squat. And on the inhale, we'll straighten the legs, unwrap the arms, and exhale, bend into the knees. It doesn't have to be far. Inhale, root into the feet. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, and exhale, bend into the knees. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend. And we'll hold for a second. And exhale, bring the palms to the heart. Inhale, flutter the lips, let go. Release that tension. And we'll open the arms out into a T. Straighten those legs. And we'll turn the right palm or right feet to face the short edge of our mat. And we'll bend into the left knee, coming back into our warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Really root into that foot and bend into the knees. This time on the exhale, straighten the left leg And reverse the warrior. Left arm floats in line with the left ear for your stretch. Reaching through the fingertips, bend into the knee, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. We'll hold here. And on the exhale, we'll begin to sweep the arms up in line with the ear. Pivot the right foot so it faces the right edge of your mat in our warrior one. Lifting nice and tall. And on the exhale, we'll open the chest again. Shine the heart forward. Right arm will come on top of the left again into our eagle arms or your variation as we lift up. Maybe sink a little bit deeper in that front leg. Inhale, reach the arm up. And this time, cross the right arm over the left knee. The left arm reaches right in line with the ear for a twist. So either staying here, or palms come to the heart and twist, or with the palms at the heart, we'll lean slightly forward and hook that right elbow over the left knee for our reverse twist here. Lift up out of the shoulders and twisting from your side body and not your neck. Inhale, we'll come back up, warrior two or warrior one. And on the exhale, we'll step it forward, come into your chair. Our final chair for the day, I promise. Exhale, arms float to eye level. Inhale, they float up. Remember, you can straighten the legs. Exhale, eye level. Inhale, we'll lift up. And we'll all straighten the legs. Come into your mountain pose. Inhale, exhale out of the mouth. We'll just bring the palm to the heart and the other to the belly. Find mindfulness here and slowing down the breath. And we'll inhale and exhale and begin to walk with the palms down towards the mat, alternating, bending one knee and the other. And we'll bring the palms to the mat and step back into our downward facing dog here. Palms are wide, draw the belly towards the thighs. And we'll lower down to the knees and come onto our bottom. So we'll come into or work our way up to our boat pose. So another pose for strength and confidence. And bringing the feet to the mat. And we'll extend the arms out just like we did in our chair, plugging the shoulder blades into the socket. And we'll come into our crunch movement or flexion as we come back. And inhale, we'll lift up. So just taking this movement at your own pace. Inhale, come back, rooting the feet into the mat. And exhale, come up. So we'll take this a couple of times. And finding that place where you find engagement in your core, using your core and not momentum or the legs to come up. So you can either continue with this movement here, or you can lift one leg up and then the other, hugging the thighs in and hold here in your boat, or you can extend the legs out and bring it in. So find what feels good, working your way up to whatever feels comfortable, or you can just always place the feet down and hold. So find what feels good to you, working that engagement in our core, building and continuing to build our strength. And we'll release. And we'll bring the palms down to the top of the thighs or behind the thighs. And we'll round the spine, coming into our seated cat-cow. Exhale, round the spine into your cat. And inhale, bring it forward for your cow. And we'll come back to center. And this time extend the legs out. And coming into our spinal twist, we'll cross the left foot over the right, flexing at our right ankle, and reach the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, bringing the left elbow over to the right knee and gazing back behind you. Or you can always just interlace the left arm around the right knee, or left knee, excuse me, in your twist. Staying nice and lifted. And exhale, we'll gently come out of the twist. Release the left leg back to meet the right. And this time, cross the right foot over the left, flex the left ankle. Cross the right arm over the left knee. And bring the left palm behind you. Gaze can float back or down to your mat as we stay nice and tall in our posture and our spine. Exhale, we'll slowly come out of the twist. And right leg meets the left. And we'll sweep the arms up. And exhale, begin to hinge or flex at the hip in your forward fold. Palms may connect to the mat, top of the thigh, or your ankle. So wherever you are, take a big breath in and exhale. Maybe you flutter the lips. Let everything go. And this is a posture that represents pouring back into yourself. So once again, caregiver, honoring the time that you've created for yourself here today on your mat. Knowing at any time you can always access the breath when you're feeling anxious, you're feeling sad, frustrated. And that has helped me quite a lot during my own caregiving journey. Sometimes just going to the bathroom for a moment and just sitting down on the tub, by the side of the tub, and just taking a few breaths and then coming back into my daily caregiving activities. And we'll slowly come up and we'll lie down on our back just for a short shavasana or resting pose. So feet can be connected to the mat if you have any tension on your lower back. Maybe you lie on one side or extend the legs out. Or maybe you come into a seated pose. Palms can lay by the side, or maybe you place one on the belly, one on the chest. Closing the eyes, or if it feels comfortable, gazing up to the sky or down toward your mat. And just in honor of our theme today, I'll just share some encouraging words that I also shared on my Instagram or social media last week, a couple of these. I can be an advocate for myself. I don't have to be afraid or ashamed to share my feelings. Just like others express themselves, I can choose to let it out, whether people understand it or not. It's okay to feel caregiver's guilt. It's okay to prioritize myself, even if it's for 5 to 10 minutes. And as a caregiver, you are a true representation of adaptability, strength, and sacrifice. So if you have the time and the space to stay in your final resting pose, I offer that as well for you. But if you have to continue along throughout your day, we'll go ahead and begin to bring some small movements to the body. Wiggling your toes or fingertips. And we'll make our way back up into our seated position, or maybe you just stay where you are as we take our final rounds of our cleansing breath as a community, as a collective. Inhaling through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. And this final time on your own. So as always, thank you again for joining me on the mat, making space for you to feel and to be present with your mind and body. And I hope this was encouraging or energizing to all my caregivers out there. I honor you, I see you, I recognize you for all that you do. So thank you again, and namaste. So I hope you all enjoyed our caregivers flow for today. And if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can also connect deeper with me on my newsletter with some of my writing as well. Link is below. And also at Supported Skies Yoga on Instagram and TikTok. So I'll see y'all again on the mat. Bye, y'all.